Hi, my name's Benji and welcome to Dice vs Cards. Today we bring you an episode of the Versus Chronicles, where we pit two games against each other that share a sometimes obvious, other times barely existent connection between them, giving you a whistle-stop tour and not so serious overview of both. These videos will act as an offbeat record of what I've been playing recently. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it's fight time with Dice and Cards. Introducing to you first, in the blue corner, a game that on the surface preaches love is all you need, but on the inside, take that you swine, it's Love Letter! And now introducing to you in the red corner, a game that almost sounds like a tagline for an old blockbuster video advert, Rent a Hero! First up is Love Letter, with the Adventure Time IP bolted on for extra youngling appeal. It's still not clear to me why I have this version, but it's the same game more or less, whatever one you get, so I am at peace. This is, as you'd expect from a glance at the diddy little box, a filler game, where deduction and good old fashioned lady luck are the order of the day. So here's the skinny. Every player starts with one card numbered between 1 and 8. That's it, there's your setup. Then each player turn looks a little something like this. You draw the top card of the main deck, leaving you with 2 cards in hand. Remember, 1 plus 1 is 2. Then you play one of those cards because all of those heroes, villains, royals and mischief makers in the deck have super special powers that more often than not give you the opportunity to turn your opponent's smiley faces into sad panda faces. Wait, so you're saying this is a game about pissing people off? That's exactly what I'm saying, Snowflake Benji, but sometimes that's fun. Come on, it's just a game. Tell that to my kids, you bleeding ignorant. Back on point, so the card you choose might allow you to guess an opponent's card, allowing you to set it on fire and place the ashes in the discard pile. Or another card may allow you to swap the card in your hand with an opponent's card. All pretty easy breezy stuff. Instead of this feeling like a game riddled with anxiety and terror, it's just a light-hearted little game that provides just the right amount of tension, triumph and disappointment. Games are short no matter the player count between 2 and 4, and the winner is the last player standing or the human being with the highest numbered card in their hand when the main deck has been depleted. I'm reasonably confident you could teach this to a well-educated hamster, and so there are good odds that you'd not be stuck if things got really desperate. I forgot to mention as well, the whole premise of this lark is you're sending a love letter to a princess and you want her to pick you. Okay, so not only will this game maybe make me sad, it'll also reinforce my belief that I'm always picked last. Good job. Emo ramblings aside, this is a straightforward, simple, ticks the right boxes filler game. The player cap at 4 is a bit of a shame, but there's a premium edition for those that you want to accommodate up to 8 players. Nonetheless, it's hard not to be charmed by this very small box game. We then shuffle on over to Rent a Hero. Yep, that's right, in this here story, you have to give the hero back to its owner once you're done with them, presumably to be locked back in a cage. What a heartwarming story. We're still in Deduction Town, ladies and gents, so these two games definitely share a cousin or two. But behold, there is one gigantic difference between them right there on the surface. This mother chugger welcomes 5 freaking people to the table. The possibilities with that player count are absolutely endless. Think of the stories you can tell your grandchildren. So thematically, honestly I don't know what's happening here, but it's a fantasy world and the artwork is 100% swish, as you'd expect from our pals at Yellow. Mechanically, however, this feels like Love Letter, with bells but not necessarily whistles attached. It's a supremely similar premise. You start with 2 cards face up in front of you and 5 cards in hand, all numbered between 1 and 7. I get it, the number 8 card from Love Letter turned into an extra player. Alchemy, baby. Anyway, on your turn, you then pass 1 card face down from your hand to the player to your left, and based on a set requirement each turn. For example, it has to be an even numbered card, or a number greater than 4. It's then up to that player to recruit the card by turning it face up, or passing it on to the next player, with the ultimate goal of the game being to try and get 6 different numbered cards face up in front of you. If you recruit the card and it's the same as one you already had, you get the pleasure of executing both heroes for high treason. And last, to help your inner Sherlock decide the best course of action, you can ask for clues by secretly showing cards to the person that initially cast off the card, and if both are matching, the other player tells you so. However, if that poor little bugger gets passed like an unwanted shoe all the way back round to the player whose turn it is, they have no choice but to recruit that card, which will either feel like letting the cat out and it coming back with crap on its feet, or welcoming home a long lost love. Yes, each card has got its own abilities. Look at a face down card, karate chop someone that tries to recruit a hero, blah blah blah, you knew that already. What you're left with when all's said and done is another fun-filled filler game that I'm pleased I can turn to when I want to get my deduct on. So how do you split two games that are very similar in so many ways? Simple, you go with your gut. And mine says that on this day and at this time, my winner is Rent-A-Hero. Maybe it's because Love Letter won the popularity war and I like a good old underdog. Or more probably, it's that its slightly higher player count and the fact that I'm a grizzled veteran gamer means that the ever so slightly more complex Rent-A-Hero appeals to me more. For now though, ladies and gentlemen, get your game on. This video has ended. Are you not entertained? Well, if you're not, simply ignore the message on the screen right now, but have a great day nonetheless.